Pro Teacher Zoop. Today with me, Foxy and Steph Nerd.
Hello.
And today we're covering DC Generations or Generation Shattered.
Yay.
A small story that basically was originally supposed to be part of the 5G stuff, but then ended up becoming its own individual story.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Yep. We start off with a backup story, one of the many stories that were in Detective Comics 1027.
Yeah, that's cool. I like when you showed the cover. I like this.
Yep.
Like 1,000 issue anniversary thing, and then having multiple stories in there, and I like it.
Yeah. Funny enough, though, Detective Comics already had that with Detective 1000, and then they decided, let's do it again with 1027.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's funny.
It's like
of course.
Clearly are not on issue 1,000 if you're at 1027. You know.
Well, remember the first Batman issue was in 27.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that makes more sense.
I don't know these things.
1927. That's insane too.
1939 is when it happened.
Ugh.
I'm learning every day.
Gotham City. Despite doing this for years, I've never had a night quite like this. Last day of the month, October 31st. Long night of taking down bandits. 26 so far. 5 to go. It's Halloween after all. Means the monsters are helping themselves to treats. I mean, Batman, he's here. Not for long. Tear his head off. Generation fractured. Museum is the fifth stop of the night. I already been through a bank, jewelry store, neighborhood pharmacy, and 2 liquor stores. An indiscriminate game with costume criminals that I've been playing all month long. He told us you'd come, prepared us for you. Next time, pay more attention. Only 4 so far. But should have been looking behind you, Beck. Those guys don't got an exoskeleton like me. Where's the 5th? The boss makes me strong enough to put you down. Gonna squeeze till your eyes pop right out of your skull. Giving you an exoskeleton, it's like giving a 4-year-old a nuclear weapon. Only the 4-year-old is smarter. This is all a play on the calendar. 10 Raiders on the 10th, 15th on the 15 on the 15th, 30 so far tonight. Doesn't take a genius to know who's pulling the string. Only question is, where is he? Oh, Batman. No, not in this wing of the museum. Wayne Family Gallery. World's greatest works. History's greatest works. Each of them a testament to time's passage are here. If I can't have them, no one will. Julian Day, the calendar man. You have to know that I won't let you do this. Try all you want to stop me. Flame is a living beast. They can't. And pretty fast. Must have used an accelerant. Suppressant capsules can only do so much. Everything burns tonight. The calendar will never mark these relics. Relics or memories? You're wrong, Day. Nothing burns tonight. That light. What? Can't feel like everything. It's coming apart. Fracture replicating. Wait. It's over. Now look, now it looks just like the original Batman.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Originally said gallery donated in 1985. Now it says in 1915.
His purple gloves.
Yeah, that's what he used to have.
I know, it's just so funny.
It's so funny to see.
No sign of a fire. Must have been a false alarm. Or did it have something to do with this? You're the Batman. You're the Batman. The right one, I hope. Please, you have to come with me, okay? We need you. I don't understand. Are you burning? No, Look, I'm not sure what's going on. Some old man, he said that everything he knew was splintering and that I had to find you. It's for some kind of mission. Something about time being broken. Crazy, right? We don't have time for lengthy explanations, Kamandi. In this timeline, Bruce Wayne has been Batman for just a few days. Situations such as this are unfamiliar to him. Why should I trust you? I know it's hard, but the man who sent me, he told me to come get you. Said you are crucial for fixing what's gone wrong. What man? The old guy, I think, it said his name was Booster. He wasn't going to make it, so he sent me to do the job. Programming timeline jump. Time's up. Come with me. Come where? The next place or year to get the team together. Extra! Poland falls to Germany.
Wow, though.
Yep, that was the
really
start.
Crazy. Okay, that's a good way to start.
That's cool.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Okay.
Now this one is now one of the two oversized issues written by Dan Jurgens, Robert Venditti, and Andy Schmidt. There's artwork by Ivan Rice, John Romita Jr., Kevin Nolan, Rags Morales, Doug Bradwis, Emma Lupacino, and more.
I really like that cover.
Yeah.
Yep, but there's a whole lot more. Earth's future after the great disaster. Writing is not my style. I say we stand and fight against the bats and the doom cloud. That's crazy talk, Kamandi. Then we'll head to the mall for cover. The talking humans responsible. The goneness is his fault. Faster, boy, before. Gah! Tufton! Hurry, get up before. No, run before Caesar's realm. Ah, the human's a wizard. The goddess is his doing. If we survive, he must die. It's got me. I know. No! The tiger prince is gone, but the man-child remained. Get up. That goddess is trying to kill me too. That proves I'm not responsible. Liar! Everyone knows humans can't be trusted. Fortunately, humans burn. Uh-oh. On this way. Oop.
Damn, the art too on there, like the explosion and a couple panels above it. That looks really good. I like that.
Ivan Rice is a great artist.
Yeah, I really like the way they did that.
Mm-hmm. One. Sorry. Hope that saving you wasn't a mistake. It might have blown our mission. We couldn't leave Kamandi to die. If we fail, everyone dies. Everything ends. Quite true. Using the most recent development to recalculate chrono probability. Now, you know my name? And talk like you know what's going on. How that white storm is wiping everything away. Who are you? A friend. For the time we have left, anyway. His friends, of which there are few, call him Michael. His enemies, which there are many, call him Booster Gold. Your glove talks? Used to be a security droid named Skeets. Repurposed, but still a pain, and assuming we can get back to business, you should know the chronostorm is accelerating. I estimate 83 seconds to erasure. Erase? You mean the goneness? Interesting term. Pretty much on the money, I guess. Yeah, whatever it touches disappears. Those crazy bats think I'm the cause.
Wow, though. Sorry, I don't ever remember seeing Booster that old. I thought he couldn't age like that.
Yes, he can. He can.
But he can't. He's immortal, though, isn't he?
No.
I thought he did something to extend his life, but I could be mixing up other media with it, too.
Some versions of him.
I gotcha.
This is also making sure this is not the main DC Earth.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm just I could also be mixing it up with like DC Universe or one of the other ones.
Booster Gold.
Exactly.
Yep. Bats won't ever push the genius meter into the red. I suggest we talk elsewhere. If we're to get the team assembled, we have to leave now. Leave? For where? More like when. Another wizard kills them both, but let their sorcery drown in blood. Mister, if you have to get a way out of here. It's time to use it. But he's right, Booster. We have to go now. The chronostorm is here. I know. Let me help you. It's too late for me. You know what has to be done, Skids. Liquefy and transfer. Michael, the mission is one I can't complete. It's up to you and the kid. Whoa! 7 seconds to erasure. Prepare to leave. Michael, you're leaving it? We have no choice. The team must be assembled if we are to save the time. But Booster knows his sacrifice is our only option.
Wow.
Yeah, the 853rd century. Our man. I sense a disturbance. 1947 per Degaton. It's coming apart. 25th century. Reverse flash. Everything. Everywhere. Vanishing point. The linear man. Dying. Time's end. The time trapper. In all creation, who has the power? The present. Rip Hunter. To erase everything. The Princess's Key. Find Doomtown. Cave Carson has it. Ray Palmer. Giant. The 64th century, abracadabra. It's over. It's the time stream. Wave Rider, the cause. I must find it. Earth's future after the great disaster and stop it while it's still possible. But Booster, now is his sacrifice. It's our only chance. Seconds, maybe less to act. Booster, leave while you still can. Not without you. I've waited eternities for this. Exercise patience, maneuvered precious seconds from across time to create the now. Everything was done to sculpt this very moment where I can finally create paradise. But to have what I want, I must turn away from the universe I helped forever called my own. Cutaways assemble might, power, and potential for interference, and deal with them. When there is a more suitable place, and where time works differently, where its defenders are spread across decades, not yet united as a force, unfocused, as ill prepared to prevent me from shattering their world. Their march to the end has begun, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. What's happening? I realize how incredibly unusual this is for you, Kamandi. That's a huge understatement. Where are we, Mr. Skeets? Skeets will do. This is the time stream. So what stream? Time stream. We are, to be candid, traveling through time. Like between days, you mean? Not days, decades. Centuries, to be specific. Why? Shouldn't we go back to get your friend? Ironically, we do not have time. Whoa, is that lightning? Worse, it illustrates why we can't return. Time, reality as we know it, your world and all others are under attack, and we're supposed to fix it? Booster and I were going to assemble a team. With him gone, the task falls to us. There are people around here? No, sir. We shall start in the future and work our way through time. Outside of time. Vanishing point. Are you guys reading this? The same as the rest of us, Matthew. That I am, Larry Lee. I don't know how it's possible, but massive segments of reality and are coming undone, which is why our monitors have gone blank. But someone's messing with time, with thousands of years at a time, and as at a time are disappearing. Right? Messing with doesn't begin to cover it. How is that possible? It's our job to have answers. Signaling Rape Rider to see what he knows. Chrono Search suggests it started shortly after the Great Disaster. Then that's where we'll start our investigation on this sure as hell is an Earth after disaster, Matthew. Obviously. So how? You're here because I brought you here. And not for a friendly beer, I wager, though we appreciate the atmosphere. You are the linear men, guardians of time. But since I need agents who will serve me, you shall be repurposed to serve a new master. Ah! It's the 31st century. Things are, these readings are really bad. He's really bad. What, meaning what, Brady? Yeah, give me something to stomp. I'm not sure what to make of it. I've never seen anything like this. It's some sort of chrono wave energy. Time is deleting itself. No, not deleting, devouring. The chrono energy of the universe is being rewritten. To what end, I cannot say. Oh no, what's happening? We're too late, Superboy! It's here!
Oh, wow.
Acetagam and Bronadan, Kryptonian salt beast, Earth's Tyrannosaurus Rex. These species went extinct millennia apart from each other. For them to each be here now is impossible. Looks pretty possible to me. Clear the injured. Get ready to counterattack. Everyone, pick your target. Those creatures so much emotional upheaval. This isn't a fight. The wave is coming too fast. It's flight. It's too much. Saturn girl, get out of there. There's nowhere to run. Our time, it's up. Irma! I gotcha. Who? Welcome aboard. No, put me back. I have to save my friends. Why'd you take me? The Legion needs my help. You don't understand. I saved you. You saved the wrong one. What's the thing talking about? If this is a mistake, send me back. Skeets, you said there was only time to save one of them. So take the boy. I was referring to the other one, the green one next to this one. Our mission requires the advanced technological acumen that Brainiac 5 possess. Correction, possess. We have to hurry now. The gauntness is dissolving all timelines. Everything will unravel. There's another genius we can get. If there's still time. Bad news. I upgrade my hammer, Cyborg Superman. Show me futility, Steel. You mess with the wrong town. And you are inferior. An imposter. You lack the fortitude to replace Superman. And you don't have the heart. I feel like your act. I fell for your act, just like everyone. I bought into you being a hero who wanted to take up the mantle of Superman. Instead, you killed millions. I won't let you wipe out Metropolis like you did Coast City. You can't stop me. We'll see. Whoosh. Hey, what have you done? This city's obliteration isn't my fault. No, it isn't. But you can't stop it, John Henry Irons. Finally, can it be true? My end. Ugh. My God. It's time. Skeet said you have the right stuff. Who are you? What happened to Metropolis? We're hoping you can explain it. But first, we have to gather as many as we can. It's an honor to accept a Nobel Prize for our work on the roots of chronal energy and entropy. No one could have expected what we might find at the heart of the universe. Dr. Kibio Hoshi, put that foolish trinket aside and come with me. We have real work to do. Who the Hector Hammond at your service? You'll want to hear me out. Oh, whoa, that guy has a ridiculously huge head. Your work has made you the world's foremost expert on all things time. And we are in the midst of a bit of a, how should I put it, time crunch. Time itself is dying. But that's impossible. We stopped the crisis. I was there. Didn't we? You stopped one crisis. You really are new to the superhero thing, aren't you? Don't worry, Mom. We're not going to let Giant Head Man hurt you. Yasu, what are you doing? Nobody touches our mom. Right, Amaku? Darn right. We don't have time for this. There's a wave of godness. Release me. It's deleting everything we know, everything we love. I need your help to stop it, Dr. Hoshi. Join me. We can. Get off the stage, kids. Go with Hideka. He'll take you to safety. Aren't you coming with us? Who dares pounce it on my brow? I don't know about any brow pouncing, but I'm called Kamandi. What's your name? You're an idiot, aren't you? Get away from that boy. Whoa, that's impressive. Skeet, that's her, Dr. Kibio Hoshi, also known as Dr. Light. I don't speak whatever it is you speak, but something is making everything into nothing, and we need your help. Will you? You need my help to save the world? Don't go, Mom. You don't know what's on the other side. Yasu, please, you've got to calm down. There isn't much time, Dr. Hoshi. We need to go. I know you're scared, but you need to understand, I'm a scientist and a costume adventurer now. Those words are going to get that's I'm taking used to. But Mom's being got obligations beyond just being here with you. Sometimes to best protect you, I must leave you. Do you understand? Kinda, but not really. Be careful, Mom. Trust me, Yashu. I promise. I'll be back. Now that Dr. Light is on board, who's next? Superman, which could be problematic. Because of the chronostorm, each destination gets more difficult to pinpoint. I understand your words, but I got no idea what they mean. Imagine we're speeding across turbulent river rapids. Our only chance at safety is to leap from the raft to a very small, distant rock. Hold on, just double check how many pages there's were of this. We're riding time rapids with these few minutes still existing at our next point, serving as our rock.
Wow.
Makes me miss talking rhino. Nasty breath and all. The Superman. I've actually heard of him. Kind of wondered if he was real or legend. He is very real. The ultimate leader with the strength, ingenuity, and air of command that we desperately need. Look at this place. This is what my world was before the disaster. That's him, Superman. I should have cautioned you that silence might have been the more prudent approach. This tragedy is your doing. The doom cloud is already here. That or the gauntlets, but you gotta believe me, it isn't. That's what you call the annihilation effect? Me? Never mind. I'll deal with you later. Gotta say, you don't look the type to cook up the slop storm. Oh dear. But there's something coming, but threats come in all sorts of strange packages. Blondo the Jungle Boy here included. May I once again suggest that you establish the fact before striking someone, and he could well be an innocent. Booster, the big S didn't think so, Skeet. That egg thingy talks like me. Yes, accompanying Booster Gold in our younger days. Barely been here a day, and world is on the verge of destruction. Just think of the acclaim I'll get for taking down the creep who caused this. This situation appears complex. Indeed it is. Not to mention confusing. In addition to the rather puzzling gauntlet the young man is wearing, it appears a chronostorm has arrived, taking out all of Metropolis and the S-Man to boot. Ah! How do we fight that? This boy seems to know what's going on. We can't stop it here. Indeed, this isn't just about Metropolis or even Superman's life. It's a chrono catastrophe that must be stopped elsewhere. Time to fess up, Blondo. What does your gauntlet sound? Why does your gauntlet sound like Skeets? Because it is? Consider me a future version of your Skeets. No way. My scans confirm that, sir. He's been reconfigured to a more portable, though less aesthetically pleasing form, which you gave me. Never met you, Jungle Boy. Your older future self has. Older? Gives me hope I might survive this. Aye! Skeets! This is why we have to go. Future you was assembling a team to stop this, but it got me, him, whatever. And he sent you into the past for help, to find a way with one guy with the strength, ingenuity, and an air of command that can stop this. Naturally, you came looking for me. Sweet. He means Superman, Michael. No problem. I'm as good as him, and I could use a win on my resume. You will be recording this, right? When social media gets invented, I'll play it as a part of my greatest hits package. Up now, the Teen Titans. We're not a bunch of kids you can knock around, Terminator. My rock powers can crush him. Let me crush him, guys. Trying to decide if I want to scratch him up or chew him up. This is a joke, right? I mean, you are a joke. I got him. Where'd he come from? Not now, changeling. Let me know when you start trying, boy. I've got you, Robin. Thank you, Tori. I mean, Starfire.
Robin's
It's
hanging
too
out.
funny, having Robin's old outfit.
And then Cyborg looks like a RuPaul beastly man, and
Right.
Robin's hanging out in the next page.
Why does Conan or why does Beast Boy look like Conan? Just green.
Well, to be fair, that's how he used to look.
All right, he looks like Conan O'Brien.
No need to thank me. We depend on each other, you and I, do we not? Well, that didn't work. You could speak. Am I back home? Has this all been a bad dream? Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a talking animal. I must be home. As nice as your home sounds, I think we better find out where he's from, Gar. He's kind of freaking me out, Vic. My friend, and I've been jumping through time for so long. I'm here for one of you, but I'm not sure which. Normally, I'm all for someone with golden hair running their fingers through my fur, but you're not my type, fella. Kamandi, we need the most powerful of the teens. You must get Terminator. You did not face mere children. I was trained by the warlords of Okara, clawed my way free from slavery and survived the experiments of the Scion. I have made Earth my home, and these Titans my friends. Anyone who threatens them faces me. Most powerful must be her. I don't know. I mean, you haven't met the other women on this team. What's with that? What's with the kid? No, it has to be her. No, I want to stay with my friends. Where the heck did that boy just take Starfire? I no longer sense her on this plane, but the boy's intentions are pure. Wherever she is, she's safe for now and beyond our reach. He said most powerful. Who? Starfire? Not a chance. Oh, Tara, you're the worst. Come on, you love it, Salad Head. The crawler's near Ranagar. It plans to destroy our capital city, and if we don't stop it, it'll deposit a null bomb that will do exactly that. It's made of Imperium, Adam, Alana. We don't have anything that's capable of piercing his armor. Exactly what I'd expect from such an insignificant world. Who? I am the Green Lantern of Space Sector 1417, and you are Adam Strange, Earthman. We've heard of your group, but never actually seen one. Count yourself fortunate that I happen to be passing through your sector on my way home, as well as the fact that my rings and capability dwarfs your own primitive defenses. Primitive? He's here to help. Don't get all Adam Strangey on us. When you wield the greatest weapon ever conceived, everything seems primitive. Amazing. Where it is, there are hundreds of you. More. Oh, true. My true name is Saul Sinestro, native of the planet Kurgar. Well, thank you for helping us. I was not sure we could have stopped them on our own. You had no prayer of doing so. Excuse me. Whoa! Isn't that excessive? I thought Green Lanterns worked for peace and order, which is why they had to pay. Justice sometimes demands by the 7 moves of Parador. Gods! They detonated the null bomb. No, this is something far more lethal than anything the Marauders are capable of. It must be dealt with. And that, what you call a Green Lantern? An alien of another world, yes. When you said lantern, I thought you were talking about a weird flashlight or something. You don't belong here. If you're responsible, you will be dealt with in the harshest of terms. Like I keep telling people, we want to stop this. Why should I believe you? Skeets? Kamandi speaks the truth, Corrigan. Rare to see a savage wearing an AI device. Savage? Me? We don't have time for explanation. Contact achieved. Adam! Ah! Chrono coordinates plotted and laid in. What matter of trickery? Deporting now. We'll explain everything later. Trust me. So that's what I've been up to the last few hours. Days. To be honest, I'm not quite sure. All I know is that Skeets has been taking me through time until I found you. Batman, 1939. It wasn't your only destination. This time travel seems impossible. I know, but here we are. Skeets is a security drone from the 25th century. Droid? Right, robot in the vernacular of 1939. And we put together a team to fight the time storms. Team. Pulled together from throughout time. We didn't get all the big hitters we targeted, and the ones we got are waiting here. Where is here? Welcome to Vanishing Point, Batman. Chrono monitoring station of the Linear Man. Explain. From what Skeets has said, the Vanishing Point is kind of a time monitoring outpost. As for these people, I just met them, same as you. Picked them up from different eras, thanks to Skeets' guidance. All I know is that we seem to all be all that stands between, well, I don't know what to call it. Emptiness, goneness, I don't know. I must have made a couple hundred stops, but you're all I could find. I was supposed to get an army of heroes. An army, but we're only 8 of us. I suggest we Skeets, we shall suffice, boy. Should look at you, fella. Where I came from, I know who the greatest heroes were. I've never even heard of most of you, and now this gauntlet is either damaged or out of power, and it's the only thing with real answer. So what are we supposed to do? You look out of your elements, miss. You're safe now. I've traveled across time and space. All Booster Gold can take care of everything. She's Tamaranian, lad. I suggest you leave her be. No one lays hands on me. Cut it out, you two. No matter where I go, I'm always babysitting. Like, hey, I can see you don't trust any of us, but I promise whatever's out there, we'll face it together. We're not on Earth. I figured out and that much out. But this place, it doesn't seem to be in the known universe at all. Did he say Legion? Like my ring? Does anyone speak her language? Physics itself doesn't seem to apply here. Rig, permanent translate. But I think we're in the middle, in a dimension and made up of time itself. She's right, guys. I think you better take a look at this. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's really cool.
That
Yeah.
looks sick.
If something's fractured time into shards, they can't survive on their own. Don't you understand? Our world isn't dying. Our entire history is dying. But who is she? And why isn't she wearing a costume? Also, nice ring. If you die, can I have it? I'm fine, by the way. Force field saved my jaw. Thanks for asking. We seem to be outside of time, but still experience it normally. If I understand what Dr. Hoshi is theorizing, hello, Doctor, big fan, by the way, then according to my calculation, we've got a narrow window to fix everything. Whatever's breaking time, how do we reconstruct time? Kamandi said he was collecting a team to fight back. I guess that means we're here to stop what's causing it, not repair the damage already done. So tell us, boy from the future, fight against whom? Uh-oh. Ultra Humanite, Artemis, Matthew Ryder, Leary Lee, Ryek the Ravager, Eradicator, Major Force, Nemesis Kid, OMAC, and Knockout. You are unauthorized invader of this timeline. Surrender to the Linear Man and prepare for reduction and re-education. Re-education? I've heard that before. I've got you, Kibio, and I've got oxygen. No need. I can't explain it, but I can breathe out here. I've got to say, Batman, where are the cameras when I need them? Don't worry about me. Worry about them. Lady, that was an act of war, and I'll be obliged to give you that. If you wage war, then you be prepared to pay the ultimate price. Is war the best you could come up with? What a pedestrian concept. What just? We're miles below the Earth's surface. What could? No. What can? What? And not what? Cave? Who? Where are we? When are we? It's burning! And death to the imposter! Eradicator! Like, we'll see who the real imposter is. Are these pyramids? Wait, don't you see? I see my target, and you're lucky to be targeted by Knockout. What a way to go! Look at the structure. It's not random. It's a helix. And quit your smart talking. I grew up after the corporate war, but I'm a child of them nonetheless. Imagine my excitement to kill the man responsible for them. You're delusional. Do not dishonor the fallen by denying Wayne Enterprises' role in these affairs. Shouldn't we be working together? You can't be trusted. And stop fighting each other and save it for the Nazis. Nazis? Am I back home? The Linear Man and I know fight to protect the timeline. You're just trying to destroy us. You look fierce, but you've never fought an Amazon before. Oh, I have, but let's not exaggerate. It wasn't much of a fight. Never kid. You're a traitor to the Legion of Superheroes. I suggest you stand down and surrender. I find the weakness of anyone I face, Superboy, even you. Why is it the most powerful are always the last ones to pay attention to their surroundings? Where? I was born here. If we're on Krypton, then my parents are alive. Seems I found your weakness already. You can't stop. You think sludge can stop a Green Lantern? You don't deserve to wear the shield. There was a helix. A helix requires design. A design means a designer. We're going to make things right here and now. All you have to do is die. I don't mean to interrupt and talking amongst ourselves. You'll regret laying hands on me. We will finish this. Analysis, time stream disruption. I can feel it. It's all falling apart. But the design isn't holding. Something's causing it to break. Something's wrong. The timeline. We're not supposed to be here. Wait, what's happening? Can you feel it? My fist crushing jawbone. No, something else. What have you done? You are aberration, a threat to the fabric of time. My time. I've labored too hard, waited too long. I will protect what I have made. Who's this guy now? I am Dominus. Time, reality itself, for that matter, is my domain. I've read of you in the criminal codices on Oa. The Green Lantern Corps believes you dead. Death is merely a point in time. From the bones of your inferior timeline, I am creating perfection. You will never see it. My new timeline is being solidified by the structure of all others. Long before then, you will be gone. We aren't bones yet. I control all. The flap of every butterfly ring, the birth deaths of every star. Even my linear men were once aimless and in service of only themselves until I alter them to serve me. What's this now? Don't concern yourself, man beast. I'll soon edit this, and you'll return to blissful ignorance. I'm no one's plaything. Justice is absolute. Dominus, your casual manipulation of time threatens the law of the universe. You've murdered trillions. This isn't the first time I face objection. All is easily cured. Did I miss something? Does anyone else still remember that guy is a jerk? I do. As do I. How are they unaffected? It is impossible. The aberration must be punished for crimes against time. We'll take care of them, boss. Everything I built, the reason I built, sucks to be you. Go away! I cast you into the chaos
wow.
of crumbling time, the eternity of moments and millennia, crashing a discordant creation as it was once known in its death throes. When it matters not when you arrive. No safe harbor will be found. Scattered across time.
I love that.
What is Mr. Big invites you to party all night long at Electric City, whatever and where the fun never ends. Never seen anything like this. How do I get back? Intruder, halt in the name of Mr. Big. Jam, jam. You've got nowhere to run. Hello, who? Put me together and I'll be your friend. What's happened to you? You're very nice. I will be your friend. We are Build-A-Friends. Put us together. Jam! Nowhere left to run, Halloween. And why'd you send the criminals away, Dominic? We could have taken them. I scattered the aberration across the dying timeline. They'll be weak now, fractured, unsteady. You have what you need to eliminate them down and to hunt them down and eliminate them. Who's going after whom? All will be arranged. The loose ends are dealt with. There are other matters that deserve my attention. It's been a long day. Daddy's home. So how was that for the start? We got one more.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
like
really
these.
cool.
Like, I like how the artwork is kind of changing up a little bit too as it goes.
Yeah.
Like, I really like these.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Is this from one of the omnibuses of the whole collection?
No.
It's just this one.
This was basically a mostly two-issue story.
Oh wow! Okay, that's crazy.
Shattered and forged. I like that.
You have Generations Forged. From the pages of Dark Knight's Death Metal.
Yes. Love
Great
it.
event. That was a great event.
It really was.
Yeah, but this story, this ends up not needing much in the long run, but I still think on its own it's a good story.
Yeah, it doesn't really tie too much because everything's being destroyed and rebuilt, basically.
What caused this mystery? How did this mismatched group of temporal outcasts withstand my time-altering powers? It matters not. I've cast them across the shattered remnants of all time. Soon they will be obliterated. I'll suffer no threat to what I've created. I've labored too hard for too long. The chronal energy and the chronal energy from all other timelines is being repurposed to cement my time. Every stray thread will be cut away. Dad, Mom said to bring coffee. Dad, why do you look like that? Who are those people on the TVs? I'm sorry, son. You shouldn't have seen any of this. You shouldn't have seen me like this. I've worked and chewed on our home. I know it's difficult for you to understand, but everything I do for our family. And you're all I've ever wanted. This era, this place is designed by me to remain unspoiled, perfect for all time. You're confused, child. Please don't be afraid. There's no need. None of this ever happened. Enough work for today. Dad, Mom said to bring coffee. Almost done working? What impeccable timing. I just finished up. Then we can go play? Indeed we can. I haven't been giving enough attention to our family. Some details slip through the cracks. I promise not to let it happen again. You mean things will be different now? Yes, different, better. I've seen every detail. Everything is perfect. We've tumbled through time and landed here, wherever and whenever here is. But the clock is still ticking. We need to find the others and return to Vanishing Point if we're going to have any hope of putting time back together. Dr. Light, has it occurred to you that we may never find the others? That we've lost this battle already? And without that talking gauntlet, we have no way of getting back to Vanishing Point? We've been here for hours, and we don't even know who had us in the birdcage. I think I'll die of boredom. You were the first of us chosen, Kamandi. You may very well hold the key to all this. Do not lose heart. Okay, heart, not lost. So now what? I will not spend another day behind bars. Not on Tamaran, nor Maltus, and most certainly not here. Starfire, don't! It's Ricochet. Hey, not bored now. I can't manipulate it. Everyone down. Duh! You there. Who? Kimio. Gah! Don't you know off-worlders aren't allowed on Krypton? Identify your homeworlds and, oh, look, you're a weaker species. Medic! You've got gifts, young lady. Kamandi, you coward! I'll be back for you, I swear. Halt! I can't help you from a cage. Flying transports, buildings that shoot into the sky. Got to hide and figure out where I am. It seems your friend has no spine of his own, but I may have a use for a servant with your abilities. Kimio, are you? Kamandi, you have to find him. Time running out. Find him. Have to work together. No, you can't die. General Zod, step away from the prisoner. I'll be taking the two of them. One needs medical attention, and the other is a very curious species indeed. Jor-El, I do not like and do not take your intrusion lightly. This is my facility. Now, these are the pre-crisis version of Zod and Jor-El.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That it is, but the science division still ranks the military in some cases. They will come with me. Thank you. I will not forget this, Jor-El. I'm sure you won't. The report said there were 3 off-worlders. Where's the other? He escaped. Pity. I'm glad you're recovering. It turns out your physiology is remarkably similar to our own. What planet are you from? Earth. Never heard of it. That bears looking into. Oh, hard to focus. Starfire. Where's Kamandi? We will deal with him later. I caused your pain. I'll remain with you. Regardless of how you feel about Kamandi personally, we can't leave without him. He fled. He betrayed us. Dr. Light is my guest here, Starfire. I can help heal her wounds while you attend to your other companion. I assure you, my wife Laura and I will take good care of her. Very well. I will find Kamandi. I pray that you are right about him. You've studied the universe itself. Stars in particular, have you not? That's my field. Then perhaps there's something in my lab that will prove useful to you. Come on. Some help? How about some help, kid? It's Superboy. Nice shooting. It ought to be. I had enough practice against these lizards by now. How come you don't call me Clark, Mr. Irons? I don't know. I know you on a first name basis, kid. I don't know. Don't know you as a kid at all. I know when you're older. Superman. Then the minions came around, mucked with time, and now everything's out of whack. Kid, take a nap. Kid, I'm all right, Mr. Irons. I'll meet you halfway and start calling you Superboy, but you have to call me Steel. Deal? Deal. We have to get back to Cap before dark. We'll relocate this base in the morning. Clang! And while we're making deals with each other, you've got to be more careful. There's no yellow sun near this planet. That means you don't have any of your powers. So start using your head for thinking, not getting smacked. I just want to do my part. I feel as trapped as that lizard. I'm not used to being the one who needs help. Yeah? Well, welcome to how the rest of us live. It feels like we've been stuck here for months. It's been months for us, but with Dominus time powers, it could have only been a second in real time, or 1,000 years. Watch the road. That doesn't make sense. How could he do that? Time's getting rewritten into something new, something only Dominus controls. That's why we got to do something. Get off this planet and stop him. What do we have to do? What we have to do is wait. It's your night to cook. Steel, what am I like in the future? Doesn't matter how many times you ask. My answer stays the same. I can't tell you because of the damage it could cause to time. The goal is for us to beat Dominus and set everything right, not make things worse. Come on, just one teeny tiny detail. Do they write about me in the newspaper? I'll tell you this. You grew up to inspire me to be the hero I am. I never had a chance to say that. We're a team? I knew it! What kind of adventures do we have? It isn't like that. You pushed me to apply my mind because I don't have the powers you do. Yeah, well, my powers aren't doing much good right now. It's coming, isn't it, Steel? Kamandi called it the goneness. The time wave that took away the 31st century and all my friends in the Legion of Superheroes. It's definitely coming, but there's no telling when. Maybe the time shard we've been cast into is as a far-flung edge. So we keep waiting, and we keep making sure you don't get yourself killed. You can't die here. What are we waiting for? You make super suits and super hammers and all the stuff we're living and driving around in. Can't you just genius us out of here? Time for bed. Time for bed. Rise and shine. Hair and teeth. We're getting an early start today. Right. Don't want to be late for the waiting around we have to do. The winds are right. We could set the beasts free at a safe distance and be back for breakfast. It's hopeless. We're never getting out of here, are we? We're the Swiss family superheroes. We're both going to grow old and die here. Knock it off. Get in. I'll drive. The boy is correct. You will expire here. Dominus sent us to make sure. Where'd they come from? You know how I've asked you about what I've been waiting for, Superboy? I've been waiting for them. I gotcha. Yeah. Nah. Oh, it'll be all right, daughter. Can you make it go away, Daddy? Make what go away? It never happened at all. I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Constant focus. Every moment. All worth it in the end. Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I really like the offset between the black and the white and the like the single goldish panel. I really like that.
Yeah, that's so cool. Oh, are you on mute?
Probably. You said 1 second.
Oh.
Hello, you hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, my device got reset.
oh,
that
okay.
sucks.
That was weird.
Yeah, I
You do
wasn't
not-
sure. I know you said 1 sec. I was like, wait, did he mean this purposely?
No. I do not recognize this place. When have we been transported? The when is decades beyond our own time, native to Olmec. The where is the megalopolis known as Electric City. Try to make why bother trying to make friends when you can build a friend? The party never ends at Mr. Big. Indulge yourself all night at the Den of Darkness. Look, there's another one. Easy shot. Bonus point if you get the one in the wheelchair. Tell me more.
Shit.
News reports indicate the ultra-rich are in charge, to the extreme disadvantage of everyone else. Oh, you missed. If the red team... Oh, come on. If the red team outscores us, the 5 mil comes out of your pocket. Sorry, drank too much. With the Phantom Flyers targeting us, never been easier. Put me together, and I will be your friend. You target unarmed civilians? Scum! Who? Must be Global Peace Agency. Pretty sure a GPA corpse gets us bonus points. Awesome, Dental. Gah! I am not GPA. I am with the Corps. A Green Lantern. My name? Where'd that crazy try to come from? It's Sinestro! You got no right. I have every right. But as much as you deserve to breathe your last, the Guardians forbid us from killing. So despite your reprehensible behavior, I must spare you. Though if there was anything that would compel me to disobey, it'd be the likes of you. Freeze! By order of the Global Peace Agency, you will cease and desist, as our authority supersedes all other. Good way to keep people in line. The Guardians could learn from your approach. We have something much more consequential to discuss. Sinestro! I would not allow you to disrupt the time stream any longer! Ultra-humanite, if you are a truly superior intellect, you should be able to understand that Dominus is the one altering time, and that he'll sacrifice you in the process. Like, we are issuing a prime threat warning alert to all citizens. Sorry to say it, but it won't help, boys. The truth is, due to the disastrous white cloud of unknown origin has already annihilated the city's exuberance, we are imposing an immediate curfew. All residents are to shelter in place until we can stop the obliteration effect that's threatening our city. You can't stop what's coming. Are you responsible for the wave of destruction? The markets are melting down along with it, and I'm losing billions. You got way bigger problems than money to worry about, lady. Impossible. All this is going to be memoryville if we don't. Booster gold. If there's something you should be worrying about, it's me. Major force to you, huckster. Ease up, bud. That would have killed me if not for my force field. That's the plan. Can't you see you're on the wrong side? That Dominus will sacrifice you too. Take us out, and you'll be cutting your own throat. You're a bogus lightweight, Goldie. Can't possibly know what you're talking about. Really, look at you. Everything you see is going to die, including you. Bull! This time travel wristband means I can ditch whatever I want. Yeah? Try it. I'll show you all. Uh-oh. See how much, much as I hate to be right, well, I'll be honest, I love being able to say I told you so. We're dead men. If we don't stop Dominus, try all you want, time traveler. You won't succeed. Daddy, you found my mirror. Indeed, I did. Did, little one. Will you help me do my dolly's hair? Of course, honey. As of this very moment, your dolly's hair is the most important thing in the universe. Where are we going? Looking for my friend while we still can. News report said something about a giant bat rampaging through a place called Build-A-Friend. Doesn't take a genius to know who they're talking about. I've learned so much these last few weeks. Your instruments are far more advanced than what's on my world. You'll want to take a look at this, Jor-El. Found something? It's confirmation that your red sun is destabilizing. Is destabilizing the planet's core. There's no preventing Krypton's destruction. I'd never dreamed the universe could be so fragile. I was going to say malleable. My time here away from distraction has allowed me to dive into my work, and I've discovered a web among strands of time unique to each the different events or beings. I believe my team and I are trapped on various time shards. Some of us are experiencing weeks and others mere hours. I can trace the pathways of the web, but I can't yet traverse them. The power it would take is immense. Immense, like the power of an exploding planet? Is that what you're getting at? No, Jor-El, I would never use your tragedy. Forgive me, I shouldn't take my frustration out on you. So this is the end. What do I tell Laura? You tell me the truth, Jor-El, like we always do. How long do we have? Days? Couple of weeks at most. Our boy isn't due for another month, Jor-El. Well, we'll never meet our son. I'm sorry, Laura. You have given me a home, and I've never been so happy as I am working here. I miss my own children. If I could give you that gift to you, there might be a way, but it will take everything I've got. Quit jumping around, you flippin' leprechaun! Why don't you quit punching, you punchy puncher person? You've given us a good chase. Lasted weeks longer than I would have thought. Kamandi, you have heart, boy. I'll give you that. But you face a one-man army corps and an Amazon woman. What chances do you have? I've escaped giant bats, militaristic apes, things from outer space, and mutated rampaging giants. I'm not sure you're all that much worse. You've got a mouth in you too, kid. I kind of like that. Face it, son. There's no one coming to save you. You sure about that? How is it that you're... oh, come on. How is it you're so hard to find, Kamandi? You came for me. Believe me, I'm as surprised as you are. She's barricading us with her star bolts. Wait, are we friends? Not a chance. She's fast, but easy to track with all that hair. Then let the hunt begin anew. Oh man, more running. Like Howlin' Wolf said, I'm built for comfort. I ain't built for speed. You left us to die in a cage, Kamandi. I've been trying to get back to you and Dr. Light, I swear. But Olmec and Artemis and that brawny lady have been on my tail this whole time. I've been lucky to escape, much less ditch them entirely. Heck, I'm not sure we've even lost them for sure. I do not like you. I do not trust you. But I will not leave a comrade behind. Besides, Kimio made me promise to retrieve you. She seems to be under the impression that you will be of some use to us. Honestly, I spent my whole life running from one bad thing to the next. I never really had others depending on me. You're in over your head. You will either rise to the occasion or die trying. Now, we can talk about this whole death comes for us, or we can get to work. I left enough of a trail that they should have no problem finding us. You did. What? My power manipulates light, solar light in particular. If I absorb the power of your red sun to tap into the temporal web, the same goneness that destroyed my world might arrive here. But if I can take some of your sun's energy into myself, I may be able to tap in and use it to do more than tap into the temporal stream. I can manipulate them, and in the process, buy you some more time. Immense power, got to hold on to. Did it work? I believe so. A few months. It's slow, but Krypton will still die. We'll hold him, Laura. We'll make sure he's safe. Thank you, Kimio. Yeah, you can't know what this means. It's here. The godness has found us. I saved Krypton from one threat, only to bring another. We followed that weird chick's hair all the way here. Did I seriously just say that we followed someone's hair? Look, what the? Oh, I get it. It's a crap. Yes, you did, Starfire. You beat them. We still need answers. And one stirs. Why is everyone so punchy? How do we get back to vanishing point? Speak, Artemis. We can't go. Our temporal bracelets stopped functioning when we got here. Something broke them. More likely, Dominus abandoned them here. But why? I don't know a whole lot about this era or these planets, but I could tell you what I saw in Dominus's eyes. It was lost. Whatever it is that upsets him, I think it's because of something that broke him. I think he can be more tragic than evil. Perhaps Kimio was right about you. Ugh, my friends, linear men, listen closely. Our time has run out. The godness is here and it's coming for us. But I felt a connection to it when I overloaded my powers. Dominus sent us here to die, didn't he? Come close. It's time to go. Oh, Dominus had decreed all threats to time must be extinguished. Stand behind me, boy. Too strong. Stay down. Stay safe. Now would be a good time to tell me about the future because we aren't going to see it. Stick with me, kid. We're going places. Everyone comes to this planet and wait. Let's get it over with, Nemesis kid. Oh, I've got a serving of and over coming right up. Something's wrong. Why haven't my powers adapted? Your powers adapted to the powers of whoever you're fighting, right? Well, I've got news for you. There's nothing super about me here. I'm just a boy. Not bad for a regular kid. Don't get cocky. It isn't over until we're out of here. Well, and that's going to happen when? Hopefully just short of too late. The godness. Dominus will stop it right until we've left. Right, Eradicator? Of course. He has merely provided us with a deadline. Start the car. Stop. Shh, stop. I'll set this right, Eradicator. Even you will come through in the end. With a little help from your time tech. Get in! No! And I'm letting out the extra sail. Ride the chrono wind. I'm riding. How much time is this gonna take? Time. Don't leave me. Run. Grab my hand. You can make it. Help me. I'm sorry. Keep it straight. You're giving me driving lessons? This time tech is disabled. So re-enable it. We're out of time, Steel. Literally. Got it. We're not gonna make it. Put me together. I will be your friend. Mechanical people. Shut this freak before and shoot this freak before. Grotesque. This place should burn. But that's not why I'm here. I've tried to save it and your entire world. Not another step, stranger. You won't so much as breathe unless you want Jackie here dead on the floor. Let me go, please. What's your deal? The mask and cape's about to scare us? His deal is that he's here to save your sorry butts. Thank you. In fact, I can't thank you enough. Of course. Wait, why don't you come closer? Let me be your, are you, friend? One of those freaky build-a-friends? Weird, right? Biodroids that can con the lonely out of money. Maybe even kill them. Put me back to put me back together and I'll be your friend. I hope the future will be a better place. It's a nightmare. You're anything. Electric City is worse than most. Not that it'll matter if the godness effect keeps coming. And Dominus agents no longer threaten you. No longer threaten you, Batman. They realize that we now have a common goal of survival. Can't believe we got conned by that bald freak. Like, yeah, and those time travel bans they have negated by the Doomster so that his patsies die here with us. I'm not a patsy. Hands off! You think you could take me? Undoubtedly. Hey, I happen to think of something. OMEG is tied to the Brother Eye satellite, right? Who cares? Let him speak. Its tech and communications capabilities are super advanced at this time. If it's still up there, it may offer a solution. Gather together, everyone. We're going for a ride. That must be Brother Eye. Educate me. Back in my time, and I worked in a museum that had a display on it. From what I remember, it's sentient technology. Took ordinary Buddy Blank, a guy small in stature but big in character, and transforms him into OMEG. Oh, and in the It's a Small World category, he just so happened to be Kamandi's grandfather. which Cam doesn't and can't know now, of course. Actually, I should even have told you guys. Dropping future knowledge is enough. Your incessant babbling bores me. Despite the fact that it's here, I fail to see how Brother Eye could help us. Permission to speak, Your Eminence. Anyway, this sucker can communicate across space and maybe even time like you wouldn't believe. Remarkable. I thought myself capable of designing building most anything, but this, aces you are, and you in the smart department. Welcome. I am Brother I. Explain your presence immediately. I should gut you like a pig. One word, mouthwash, or defensive measures will be initiated. Well, Mr. I, you got to see that all reality is getting obliterated. We're trying to save it, and we need your help. Proceed. This looks important, like where the pilot and like where the pilot seats. A programming station in case of emergency. As an artificial intelligence construct, it can clearly operate itself. Artificial intelligence. That's a real thing? Well beyond your world of 1939. To be clear, this is where we can access the eye, and Reconfigurator is programming to work for us. I will do my best to cooperate and forestall any negative effects should you make a mistake. Move, alien! This calls for the superior intellect. Gold was right. The eye reach stretches across time and space, thus maintaining contact with OMAC. We might actually... Wait, what now? Alert, alert, alert. We are under attack. Power source compromised. Initiate emergency. Power's dropping. We're losing contact. Major force. More juice coming up, ape man. We can't stay here. Obviously, even now, we've already lost a substantial portion of the satellite. We need to reestablish contact with our destination. Hang in there, Kong. Won't matter if the satellite loses the data when I can maintain it. Fortunately, Future Skeets fed vanishing points located to my suit system when we were there. I see what you have in mind. We need to blend that with Mother Eye's and Brother Eye's system. Fast as you can, Sinestro. Things are getting dicey and we have to leave. It worked. Indeed, for this is most certainly vanishing point. And lucky it still exists, or we'd be floating in the nuttiness out there. And the others are here too. Not Nemesis Kid and the Eradicator, unfortunately. We did everything possible to save them, but came up short. We're fortunate to be alive ourselves. Don't forget that Dominus knows about this joint. He's bound to hit back. Soon, I'd wager. How do we beat a guy with power like his? Not by standing around and waiting. Right on. I say we take the fight to him. Agreed. And taking down a reality-altering god won't be easy. We have no choice. Must be a pain having to duck every time you walk through a door. I manage. Hey, break it up, guys. Why? People from the past can't know about the future. Wouldn't that make you guiltier than the rest of us? It's complicated. What if we fail and this is it? We won't. We have to get you home so you can inspire a generation of heroes, me included. All this blabber about past and future, what does it matter when everything's dead and gone? My Nobel Prize. Thank goodness it's here. I thought it was probably lost forever. A memento to take home, but home is gone. Perhaps the era we think gone are not. This is all beyond me, and I suppose. But I've given a lot of thought. What if those arrows weren't destroyed, but moved? But we watched them die. Is it any more far-fetched to believe those arrows are out there somewhere hidden? Then to think we'll eventually rebuild hundreds of millions of years worth of time? Sometimes the most interesting of theories come from the most unlikely of sources. If accurate, I may be able to verify it was an omniportal. That's Dominus. Back when he had a family. This is live. A slice of time he carved out for himself. So rather than move other times, he extracted what he wanted. The fashion of normal everyday life. Could that more than anything be what a demigod craves? An idealized period of time, self-contained and controlled, inaccessible to any threat? It would be the ultimate hideaway, where he looks to be vulnerable. You'd attack him at home with children present after the chaos and deaths he's brought? Yes! I'm not sure it's right for us to go in guns blazing. Stand down, boy. This is one time when we do what we must. Not until we know more about what we're dealing with, Sinestro. Is it as innocent as it looks? Or booby-trapped with defense measures we can't imagine? Looks safe, not like my world, where there's a threat around every corner. Actually, it reminds me of our farm outside Smallville. The good doctor is wise in saying we need information. Dominus is a former Lord of Order who embraces chaos, composed of energy as opposed to having a physical body. Doesn't look so tough in his dad bod. Makes it the perfect time to move. His children, we still need a plan. Maybe send just one of us to talk reason first, or set him up while the rest of us get ready. Sending one of us is as the tip of the spear, while the rest of us get in position might actually work. The best choice I can think of we're sure we have the capability to access this place of his. The fact that you even asked that question is insulting. And that's the Big Dipper. You can follow the 2 stars at the end of the ladle all the way to the North Star. So if you're ever lost, it'll help you find your way home. Tell your children how you control the birth and death of every star, Dominus. Ah, who's that? You're alive? He's scary. This is my home, Batman. You're intruding on my family. Family. Is that it? I had a family. It wasn't anything like this. It was real. But if this imitation is enough for you, you can keep it. So long as everything else goes back to the way it was. Impossible. I will not risk one hair on my children's head, not a single blade of grass. Because if everything else goes back, this has to go away. Too bad. You're upsetting my children. Leave. Not to worry, darling. I'll handle this ruffian. I don't like him, Daddy. He's a bad man. A very bad man. There's plenty more where he came from. This isn't right. This is my realm. You can't be here. You won't be here. Leave us alone. Ah! Everybody move. Ah! I think he killed them. No acknowledgement that I just saved your life, Batman? Typical. His energy signature is changing, and his mass appears to be shifting. Are you trying to say something? If so, I recommend English. Sinestro was right. Dominus made up entirely of energy. Cool, but helpful now? Honey, something's wrong. Daddy, it hurts! Hold on, I got my emergency alarm going off. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
It's just going on about the cold.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's good.
I was gonna say.
Hold him. Yeah, hold him. Let him have it. Gah, Artemis. I have countermeasures, Kamandi. That pistol is so crude. Oh, you wait till now to tell me that, Skeets? Stand aside, boy. He's holding in on. Duh! What the? He's a boy like me. I was supposed to fix this. No one was supposed to die. This is my fault. You there, you have power. Keep him busy. I'll do more than that. No more die today, Dominus. Huh. Always you, Superman. You can't. Why can't you just leave me be? Mister, I don't even know you. And the town is breaking apart. It must be connected to Dominus. As he grows angry, he can loses control of this world. Then let's make him very angry. Ah! Ah! Dr. Light, your power, it burns. It's all connected. The chronal energy is powers the environment, attack the system, and we bring the whole thing down. What does that mean? In layman's terms, blast the town. That we can do. This will weaken him. If Superboy couldn't hurt him, what good is all this? Just keep at it, kid. It has to work. I can feel the energy flow. It's getting disrupted. It's not enough. No, you're you're going to kill them. What if he's right? What if we're hurting these people? It's all a construct. Everything, every house, every animal, everything's fake. Daddy, where are you? I'm burning. Come on. We took out everything, enough of it to trigger a cascade. Those kids, what did we do? You did what was necessary, boy. I'm here. You're not alone. Daddy's with you and he'll fix this. It doesn't feel like winning. Let me hold you. I don't feel good. What if we were wrong? Those children, they're disintegrating. They're dying. We have to save them. No, I assured you they are construct. The most convincing I've ever seen, but an illusion nonetheless. Look at me. Hold on to me. What's happening to us? Can you help us, Daddy? I can't. Will you miss me? We lived our life. Our children, they were growing up, becoming so beautiful. How could you? How could you say they're not real? They were real to me! You killed them! You took them from me! I've never seen anything like it. And he just swatted Superboy. The energy's pretty out. Can't take much more. Kark, where are you? Oh, I got you, John Henry. The notes on his breastplate. I think they're the source of his power, the key to beating him. And he'd kill any of us who try to get near. Where I come from, this stands for sacrifice. Cling, cling. Like, all right, you heard the man. Attack the nose. I'll give you a shot. And this is much better than a spear. Doctor, you can manipulate light. Can you amplify it? That and more. I can add the power of Krypton's red sun. Hit me. It'll hurt you if I shut up and do it. Very well. A yellow lantern beam. Fascinating.
It's so random.
Because basically it's green mixed with red, removes the blue.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's sacrifice. Bravest boy I've ever seen. No! I've got you, kid. I mean, if those nodes are conduits, I think we need to see where they lead. Booster, your force field works. Or so you can get us inside, like inside Dominus. Seems weird, but yeah. And I have an idea. Whatever you're planning, I'm coming with you. He's weakening. Press the attack. Your victory is fleeting. Batman's got a plan. We've got to help the Sinestro distract Dominus. Hold on tight. This might be a bumpy ride. There, the house with the apparatus. Chrono energy is pumping through it. Huh. Where are we now? His core is colon. Maybe that house is a soul. Whatever it is, we're going in. There's energy radiating from that painting. So Dominus is powered by a portrait. Best guess, this is a memory. His moment. In all the timelines he's seen, perhaps this is the one and the only one that mattered. Just one moment, a single moment could change everything. If we blow up the picture, the moment, that'll take him out, right? Wait, the picture is who he is. The moment that defines him, right? Dominus is a product of loss. We saw it outside when we took his illusion away. He went all god demon death guy on us. Maybe the answer isn't to take everything away. The Gauntlet thing says we're the greatest heroes of our every generation. Heroes save lives, don't they? The thing has murdered timelines. That's billions, maybe trillions of lives. Booster, the boy is right. And what more of our hypothesis? Chrono energy flows from this portrait, and like water moving a mill wheel, it's converted and pumped out for Dominus to use. In our world, it's kinetic energy to electricity. Here, it's chronal energy to matter manipulation, quantum mechanics, whatever he needs it to be. But conversion of energy always requires some kind of turbine. The parts are different, but the process the same. And any process can be disrupted. Destroy all this clockwork, and he'll be completely diminished but he will live. We destroy the machine, we save the man, whatever works, then we're agreed. Jim! Something's changing. No! They're still inside Dominus. We can't leave him behind. Is that? Saved your butts again! His chrono energy is dissolving. What's going to happen to him? Energy can't be created or destroyed, and he has to have gone somewhere. And despite everything that's happened, I can't help but hope. I've lost you once, my love, but I promise you, we'll rebuild. I'll bring us back together again. He's found peace. So it's time is fixed, Rave Rider. Resetting itself. Think of it this way, Kamandi. Dominus excites a portion like removing a bucket of water from a river. That fluid, or his section, has never been poured back where it belongs, perfectly placed so it can regenerate. Time is whole again, and once again whole, reestablished as a complete self, unaltered by its machination. That's really your own future self, Booster? Yep. Weird. And I enjoy thinking about the fascinating possibilities we've been exposed to. And that's how you guys are here, alive. We watch people, time, reality itself die. Dominus' goneness locked us into a type of stasis, frozen in place, unable to progress at any time because the time stream can't flow if it isn't whole. Amazing to think Dominus did all of this of that just to isolate his protected section of time. He wanted it to last forever. It's a family who could never age or change. And now it's over. Fixed thanks to us. coming from such different backgrounds as we did, I would not have thought of it possible. Where do we go from here? Come on. Assuming Waverider's right and everything is fixed and flowing like it should, we return home. Even even if we're from a complete disaster of a world, we're finding food and staying alive as a daily struggle. Yes, you will return to the moments and place of your departure, and you are from the most unique of universes, where time passes a bit differently, where people age differently, almost imperceptibly. You all have important roles. Yours, Kamandi, is to help rebuild Earth from the disaster into something better for Superboy to see in the 31st century. It's disappointing to think we won't meet again. I feel like I have found a second team equal to the Titans. Got to get a load of the Warrior Princess turned softy. Like her, I am shocked that this alliance worked. Can we leave now? I feel like I've been gone for months and I miss my family. Fair enough. Kamandi was the one who gathered you, but I will take you home. You couldn't take me back to the farm. Time must remain unaltered. And this is where Kamandi picked you up, so. Superboy, you're back! That white effect and the dinosaurs are gone. Yeah, just wait until you hear how it happened. I should have asked you to drop me on a nice warm beach. You have unfinished business, Mr. Irons. Oh yeah, Cyborg Superman. After Dominus, I'll gladly take this. If nothing else, all this proves my theory about time are true, which I'm sure you'll eventually pursue. For now, you have far more urgent matters to deal with. Mommy, you're home! Yo, thanks for the ride, Time Surfer. You, the destructive cloud, where'd it go? Vanquished by yours truly, S-Man, heart and headline worthy. In case you happen to know anyone at the Daily Planet, catch my drift? Titan's Tower, at long last I'm back. Starfire, where were you? Is everything okay? Now that I'm home? Yes. The Green Lantern who stopped the null beam from detonating. Where? There. Sinestro, that destructive affected the sky. Eradicated, as only someone of my standing could possibly accomplish. Ron will survive. Enjoyed meeting so many interesting people. As an authority on time, I say it might have been better if you hadn't, but it's too late for that now. You really don't want me to know about the future, do you? No one should know what's to come, Kamandi. I get what you're saying, but the truth is that I'm going to miss having other humans around. Any chance you'd be willing to know, hang around for a while. And I'd be glad to. If you'd be willing to hang around for a while. What did you mean when you talked about our universe being special? We call this the linear verse. Here, people age far more slowly, living much longer than elsewhere. Your youth and vitality will endure for decades, enabling you to be effective far longer than the universal norm. In the meantime, I'm giving you this, to only be used as a last resort in a true crisis. One of those time travel bands? Embrace your future, Batman, for it will endure in ways you cannot yet imagine, as you span decades, changing with the time as you align with the greatest of heroes, as you fashion Earth into the most unique of the linear versus worlds.
That's awesome.
So what'd you think?
That was really cool.
These.
Yep.
These are really good stories, actually.
It made me really sad when the Construct kids died.
I
though.
know,
but they had
know
to.
for sure. But you just
But
don't know for
so
sure.
sad, though.
But they had to.
Oh, I
It
get
doesn't
it.
matter.
It's just like, what the hell, though? You gotta kill the kids off. It
That was
sucks.
so depressing. I was like, whoa, this took a turn.
Yeah, again, they had no choice. It's
I
basically you
know.
had to take what he wanted.
Right. That was the only way.
I know.
But yeah, but overall, what did you think about the artwork? What did you think about the story overall?
I liked it a lot, actually. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like, I wasn't sure going in, but I did really, really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
the
really
artwork
cool.
was
It's
really
different.
cool. The way it progressed was really cool. And, like, I did like some of the specific panel, like that black and white into the gold, or like the explosion pen. That was really cool.
When they were showing, why can't I think of his name right now?
Dominus?
Thank you. Yeah, when every time they showed him and the
His
kids,
family?
it was really cool. Yeah, the
Is
way
it-
they would do the gold and yellow, and I like this probably better than any of the other like crossover ones we've
Oh, really?
done so far.
Better than Dial H?
Nah,
No,
she's
because
really
I wouldn't
good.
call that a crossover. I mean more like the Green Lantern ones we did, and
Yeah.
Oh, those ones.
those ones, yeah.
You know, this isn't really so much a crossover per se.
But everybody is in it.
True.
Everybody, you know. So
I
like,
say, what was the island? But Dr. Light's one of my favorite heroes. So it was so great to see her having a prominent role.
yeah,
that was cool.
I
Like,
know
you
they
really
were all
don't-
really cool. I loved all their different attitudes.
Right. And you
Yeah,
really don't...
and it felt like a love letter to DC history, didn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
For sure. It was just basically trying to tag in all the heroes and villains that they could.
Yeah.
You know?
I love Starfire. She was great in this.
Right.
Yep. And this is comic Starfire, if you notice. She wasn't the like, oh my, you know, of cartoon Starfire.
All ditzy and like annoying, like they make some of the other iterations of her.
Her model, her character, like the art they did for her was amazing.
I love how they acknowledge her leaving hair behind.
I love
it. They almost never acknowledge that, but here they did.
Yeah, exactly.
Panel where all her hair was going through like the top and the bottom and everything.
Yep. And so that she was dropping hair. It's like, how does she do that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, how does that happen?
And I love it. Like, wait, this looks like a crap. Instead of trap, they said crap. Like, this looks like a crap.
Right.
It was good. It definitely was like, you know, we love DC.
yeah. And again, the story was a very fascinating one. But, and again, unfortunately, this introduced the linear verse. No one has used the linear verse since. And the whole idea of the linear verse is Batman has existed since 1939 to the present day because time ages slowly here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, let's be honest, that's a dumb idea.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's a kind of like throwaway reason to have him still be alive and relevant.
By claiming that everyone ages slowly.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost a better explanation than or they only release one every 3 months or whatever it was, the quarterlies, so they don't age as quickly the way that Marvel did it. But it's like, this doesn't make as much sense as that, and that didn't make sense either. You know, like,
exactly.
You could have definitely come up with a better reasoning for it.
Yeah.
Again, there's a reason why that was just a leftover from 5G.
Bless you.
Yep, thank you. That was a leftover from 5G that day. Oh, geez, sorry. Don't you hate when you get a backlash from a sneeze?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Oh boy.
Back spasm, neck spasm.
Oh, it just felt like it went right to my back. Like, oh.
You're right.
I never sneeze once. It's always like 4+, and so he'll say "bless you" like 100 times. I'm like, don't do it until I'm done. And I always sneeze.
I hate when you have almost sneezes too. You know where?
Yeah. Because then you're like fighting to get it out. It's like you don't want to sneeze, and then it's like, no, I need to sneeze now. Like all this pressure is built up. Let it out.
The best thing I can do I can give like the best advice I could ever give anybody is, if you have that feeling and you want to look at the light, whether it's natural light or sunlight, if you look towards the light, the sneeze will come.
Yeah.
Every time. It happens every time.
But again, so overall, very good story, very fun story on its own merits anyway.
Yes.
Art was good, the story was good, everything was great.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like you said, a love letter to DC, and like really focused on Batman, Superman, Superboy, whatever, but they did a good job with it.
And Kamandi and everything,
I did like the Booster aspect of it, like having him age like that and sacrifice himself. Like that was a good choice for Booster, because that's not like him.
I never get to see Booster. The only like thing I know about Booster.
Check out my prior episodes. Check out the prior episodes I did with Bianca.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about him. I just know from the video game. And he would go around and tell you about all the places.
Exactly.
Booster Gold
would do like the exploration events. Exactly.
Like I said, just look it up. I did a playlist with all the Booster stuff in there.
Oh,
that's awesome. Yeah, because he actually he's not like one of my favorite main
Oh,
characters.
he's one. Oh, he's one of mine. He's one of mine. Because
He's one of my favorite characters overall, for sure. But like, he's not one of my favorite characters in a lot of the stories that he's in, because he's kind of like a throwaway character a lot of the time.
Again.
But he's so funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah, I agree. I guess. But now here's a question: which of in this issue did you like the grouping of? Steel, Superboy, Starfire, Dr. Light, and Kamandi, or Booster, Sinestro, and Batman?
I actually like the Booster, Sinestro, and Batman.
I like Starfire.
I did like Starfire and like.
I like the Steel Superboy stuff because it just showed that they've been there for months, and yet he doesn't imagine. He's always like, "Can you tell me what I'm like in the future?" I keep telling you, no.
Right, exactly.
I liked that. Yeah, that was funny.
It's like family, even though they're actually enemies.
He's like, I never got to tell you, blank.
Right.
Like, do you not see, bro, what he's trying to say?
Yeah, he's trying to tell you, dude,
right.
He can't tell you about your future. Because one, that would mean telling you about Doomsday.
Exactly.
Right.
You can't afford you cannot know about Doomsday.
Right. Because then it's going to be a bigger problem. He's going to be much worse when you deal with him.
Right.
Now, there's one downside is we never found out what happened in that little story of how we had a modern day Batman and all of a sudden became Batman 1939. They never resolved that.
I know, right? I was just going to ask that because I don't remember seeing anything about it.
I think because when they did that, they originally had a different story in plan. Then it became this story instead.
Probably. That first issue, they were probably just
because remember, it said Generation Future State first. It originally said Generation Future State. And then it became Generation Shattered.
Right. So they probably changed up midway and figured that this worked better, so they stuck with it.
Yep, and it was because they dropped most of 5G anyway.
Yeah, like you said, they never really went back to it, and it never really came back into play anywhere else.
Exactly. Well, we're kind of going in circles now, so I'll just wrap it up here. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you too for joining me, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.